2, 1. Greetings and welcome to the Class Action Point podcast. Once again, we are here with our valiant adventurers and our DM. Today we have Jared playing
Aya, the Tiefling Ardent.
Alex playing
Zephyr's the Hengeyokai Scout.
Adam playing
Cedra, the Elven Monk.
Christopher playing
You mean you haven't evolved into Kingdra yet?
Christopher playing
Well, I'm only level 2.
Oh, that's true.
One more time, Andrew.
Christopher playing
Dweon, the Goblin Artificer.
and last but not least, Jessica playing.
Zool, the Tiefling Scion.
And of course,
And then somewhere out there is Ryan Reynolds, who is playing Murdoch, who is that guy from the A Team.
No, bad Jared. Anyways, there's also me, Andrew, who will be playing everyone else.
Huh, I didn't know they were going to reboot the A Team yet again. Wonder who Ryan Reynolds will play.
Oh, please, no.
Anyways, when last we left our party, they had dealt with a small undead problem in the basement of the Church of the Raven Queen. And
Who doesn't have an undead problem in their basement?
And we're preparing to figure out what they're going to do with those three girls who were,
Well, I thought we were going to leave them. I thought we were going to leave them with at the church for now.
Yeah,
think
but I
that was
wanted to make
kind of
sure
the
what you were planning to do with the whole, after what you're doing after that.
Oh, I thought
You're
we
gonna
decided
tell a
we were
teacher
killing somebody.
or something, or who you're gonna go to with if anybody with the information on this and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we wanted to go tell someone or if we just want to go take the law into our own hands.
I'm not sure how it's going to go down, but Aya's probably going to find herself unconscious, and then she's going to wake up with blood all over her hands and the walls.
I mean, 'cause I'm a fan of, the Charles Bronson approach.
Charles Bronson or Chuck
From
Norris?
Death Wish. You ever see Death Wish where...
I approve of that approach. However, I will not be doing it underhandedly if I'm to join any of you. I would rather he knows that we're coming for him, and basically when we get there, we stomp him fair and square for his evil. But if we are to break in and just pop a cap in him while he's face down in a pillow, I want no part of it.
I love how you phrased it as pop a calf in him.
He just fell on my spear 10 times.
He fell on these bullets and died.
Yeah,
don't know how
it's just the craziest thing, officer.
Yeah, I was trying to hit the apple on top of his head 10 times, and I just was
And
3
you
inches
missed
down.
every
Got him in
time.
the eye socket every time. Shame about that.
And I should have paid more attention in archery school. There is there is no archery school. Oh no, there totally is.
we have an archery class. Promise.
Alrighty. So basically, you're going to be trying to do. So, what is the consensus? Go after this guy, or go?
The consensus is obviously he's going to die.
Yeah, but how are we going to manage to do that? Through some kind of official channels, or walk into his hotel room and the hotel room. Well, the sheets were white once, but now they're kind of red. All of them.
Oh no! You see, these are actually all red. We just spilled some mayonnaise on them.
Oh boy.
God. Okay. So Dweon is I think Dweon would say, well, he doesn't really know that we know about the girls and we're pissed off, so we could probably just walk up to him because he's expecting us to come back with, his bounty or treasure or something, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like we couldn't get close to him. He's not expecting us to like put a cap in his ass or something. Is that the saying?
Close enough.
Dwayne's like, he's not expecting us to put a cap in his ass, to use the technical term.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. He's not like expecting us to like do anything, right? I mean, he expected us to take care of the problem, and we did. So
Yeah, it just made another problem for you.
well, no, it made another problem for him.
Yeah, well, it made him a problem for you.
Yeah, that's true.
I still say that we take the girl somewhere safe first, but I guess the church is as safe as any place for now.
Yeah.
Can we do like an insight check to see if like we have a pretty good feeling about these people?
Yeah.
Do we ever do that?
You can go ahead.
I'm looking for my sheet right now.
I was going to say, meanwhile, Aya is polishing her spear, no euphemisms, and just focusing intensely on cleaning her spear, just like, I am in my happy place, gotta make this nice and clean.
My insight's not that great, actually.
Yeah. We'll see how well people do.
I'd roll
Well,
an
Zool
8.
got a natural
I'm
20,
like,
it seems.
I'm like, well, this is better than, what was the girl goblin's name again? Saka or something? Seika. Yeah, I'm like, well, this seems better than a place where you get your teeth and tongue cut out. So, yeah.
We had 2 natural 20s on insight.
Yeah.
Nice.
What the heck?
Jewel and
How
Seedra
often does that
pretty
happen?
much are pretty sure they would not give them up, or at least not without a fight.
Well, that's good to know.
So.
Yeah, it definitely makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And actually, as you're discussing this, coming back up from the basement, one of the lady there, the lady, I think I called her Olivia, making sure about the whole name. Yes, Lady Olivia. Lady Olivia basically approaches Dweon as you're coming up the step up from the basement.
All right, so this is the head person.
Head priestess lady.
All right, so Dweon comes up the stairs. He sees her coming towards him. He looks a little nervous, but he I didn't do it.
I'm pretty sure you didn't do it, no. But I need your help. I believe there's a bit of a language barrier that needs to be dealt with, crossed.
Oh.
And,
Yeah.
And I could use your help with that.
Dweon's response should be, language barrier? I'm really good at blowing up stuff.
What?
It's a language barrier. He's an artificer, which is kind of like a sapper. He explodes stuff.
Yeah. And because in this case, like, a language barrier isn't a really barrier, and so that's why it's funny.
Aha! The joke is that a barrier can sometimes be a physical thing. Aha!
Oh my god. Dweon goes with her then to Sika's room. Seika.
They're still out in the main area.
Oh, okay. And so is like she just what's the whole vibe of our captain? Did the other ones wake up yet?
The other one, at the moment, they seem to be resting. At the very least, they're not doing much. Whether they've woken up or not, you're not sure yet. But the Lady Olivia seems to have a need for you specifically.
Okay, so I go with her.
As you're going, I believe you would probably know that it's not common for non-goblins to know a lot of Goblin, the language, and we wanted your help. Apparently, the young Goblin girl does not know much of any other languages. So I wanted your help in explaining some stuff to her, so we could
Okay.
maybe solve that at least for a while.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll talk to her. Yeah, she doesn't have her tongue, but she can respond by writing.
Yeah,
And
we needed to explain for us to explain to her more to begin for this.
all
Wait,
right.
so she communicates by writing?
Yeah.
You could say that she text messages.
Yeah. Anyways, so
Well,
I'm trying. We want to try and help her. We have noticed it, examined the other girls, and they seem to have similar problems. However, the fact that this girl is conscious may make well. We just want to make sure she's not going to be scared by what needs to be done to help her.
okay. So Dweon understands. He walks over to Seika and he explains to her that she's safe here, that these people are going to take care of her until we take care of the guy that did this to her. And he promises that he is going to take care of this guy. He's going to make him suffer for what he's done. Of course, this is on Goblin, so
it sounds like
It sounds like
It's in Goblin, so it sounds exactly like what it is.
And
conspiring to kill someone over there.
So he says that that these people will guide her to a safe place, that they'll take care of her, that they can or she can trust them.
Yeah, we were actually, and Lady Olivia did tell you that we're planning to try and see if we can get a ritual done to help with the tongue and tooth problem.
No way, they can do that?
Look, we it'll take a while, and that's kind of why, and we want to make sure she's not scared, because it could look like we're trying to do something weird, or we want to make sure she's not going to be, trying to run for the hills. We're actually just trying to help heal her.
Dweon is pretty amazed at this. I mean, he knows, Arcana, but a lot about Arcana, but he's done most of his reading on, alchemy and stuff. So he's just like, whoa, you can actually do that. And so he's very excited, and he tells her that, that they can do this for her, or they're going to try to do this for her.
Yeah. She's like, well, it's a little hard to tell without teeth, but she seems to be smiling, and she kind of, does that whole, lumps you, and then, goes and hugs basically the legs of the Lady Olivia, who's a little uncomfortable being hugged period, apparently.
So Dweon goes in for a hug too once he sees Seika doing this too.
Yeah.
So now she's in the middle of a goblin sandwich.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of goblin love going on.
And if and Lady Olivia is like, okay, I get it. Please, touching, not. She's apparently a little doesn't like being touched that much anymore. Anyways, if you could show her over here to our to the back room where we have a circle, or one of our acolytes was setting up the circle for it, and explain to her what we're doing while we're in the process. You can let go now.
Oh, sorry about that. I just get so excited. It's not a lot of, not a lot of people help us, goblins, So this is kind of strange for me. So I really appreciate
help all of you. But she's he seemed to be the one who could help us learn what's going on fastest, and make sure that whoever did this gets the justice they deserve.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she'll help you figure that out. And I turn around and give everybody a big wink.
Yeah. So basically, they have a back room that's basically for stuff like this. When you need to do a ritual or some other kind of thing, but not want to be out in the main room, or need like everybody to be in a circle or some other unusual formation.
Oh, so they're gonna do the tongue ritual right now?
They're gonna start it. It'll take. Be sure to let her know. It'll take a while for the regrowing to happen, but once the ritual is done, it'll start. It should start. It should take about a day for it to grow all the way. She
Oh
might be able
wow,
to
that's
talk in a few
cool.
hours, at least some basic stuff. Also, be sure to let her know that the tongue will be very sensitive for the first few as it's growing. So
Huh.
we'll have to
That's fascinating.
be careful with
That's
it.
fascinating.
It could easily bleed or something, and that's not something she'd want, or anybody would want really, with going through such a process.
Now would
Anyway,
we do we know that there are rituals to to understand different languages and stuff? I mean, is that kind of common knowledge, or do I have to make a roll
it's
for that?
common knowledge. It's a thing that can happen, but those who know them are slightly rare, at least around where he came from.
Okay.
He only knew like one or two people who could do it, consistently, and it costs a good bit to, when, for example, your parents needed like a translation of a like a of a of a alchemical formula in another language. They'd been written in another language, and well, they
Sure.
needed that they didn't know, and they had to actually not only track the guy down, but pay him like a bunch of money to actually get it,
Oh, okay.
to get him to actually scribe it in common or another or something. But yeah, it's a thing that happens. It's not common in certain places. Might be more common around here than others.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if that's something that we could look into, so everybody could understand what she's saying. When we do ask her.
Actually, you'll have noticed that one of the acolytes was in here, actually finishing up a little another like a ritual, and he says in Goblin. It says he tries to speak in Goblin. Me talk good? Yes? No?
I look over at him. I'm like, sure, buddy. You sound wonderful.
Me have feeling when I victories.
Okay, Yoda.
Yeah, Goblin is not exactly is a very different language.
Or so you say.
Yeah, certain concepts that are common in most other languages aren't as common in it. Like being happy is kind of like being victorious in battle, is the closest thing that comes to it. Or it's a very different language. Anyways, so he seemed to have done that ritual, actually, just finished it and got it working. Okay, Ryan is having major internet issues.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. We'll just have Rogue or Murdoch. Murdoch will probably stay with the. Yeah, he's been on roll 20 for the last week. I don't know what's going on with that. Alrighty, so basically they're getting ready to do this ritual to help her start regrowing her, to regenerate her lost parts. In this case, tongue and teeth. So,
All right, so yeah, Dwayne runs back out, and in a very excited, way. His arms flapping. He explains this to the group that they're gonna actually help everybody to,
yeah.
regrow their tongues and everything, and they're gonna take care of everybody. And oh, these people are really cool. And the Raven Queen, I think she's pretty cool too. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
Yeah, so. And actually, at this point, Murdoch is going to say, is this going to be like, I will make sure they say, to guard them. Maybe you should go back to the school or something. Check what's going on there, and then go for then we can, it's late. We should probably, at least go, some of us should head back to the school for now.
oh, that's true.
And we can deal with this fresh in the morning. I don't think we have a class for the first period in the morning, so we should go then. And perhaps Miss Seika might be ready to give evidence on what happened by then. And so
The whole time, Aya is just like helping the clerics out with getting the stuff ready, doing this and that, just to not have to think about
what's going on.
Murdering people in cold blood. And does everyone notice every time Aya passes by, the atmosphere in the room gets just a little bit sour?
Yeah.
Because that's a thing.
So as you're headed back, as you head back towards the what's it called, the school. And as you're headed back, you're getting close to the gates of the school. Make me perception checks.
Alrighty.
Will do.
I'm not even gonna try. A, my perception sucks. B, I'm just
You're too
not.
busy being
I'm zoned out.
You're too busy being angry.
Wow, natural 2.
Wow, people are rolling the natural 20s.
Or natural 2.
Oh, hey. Another
Yeah.
2.
I
Hey,
rolled
there's
a
2 in there.
Who's Cedra?
Alright, so Zool will see some familiar faces up towards the entrance. A girl on fire. And a tiefling and some other well, let's just bring up the map.
Oh, hey, it's that other class.
That other group, other team.
What? Whoa, where? Oh. Oh, it's these jerks.
Yeah.
And they're pet snakes.
Well, the snakes are not there yet. We'll explain that in a moment. Alrighty, so they're like, blocking off the entrance. And Zool has seen them, but nobody else has seen them.
No, we're just kind of like, Dwayne's lost in thought about this whole situation. Probably plotting something for the noble.
You guys, what do you think they're doing here? Do you think they're coming after the same job?
Oh, what are those people doing?
Please.
Yeah, and again.
Oh, yeah, it's these jerks.
And
Yeah,
Frost with a PH.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, they're there.
What do they look like they're doing? Are they just like loitering or what?
They seem to be waiting for someone. And in fact, they seem to be waiting for you. Well, if it isn't the jerk faces.
Hey, that's not our name.
It is now.
No, for Dweon, that's a serious insult. And he's like, I refuse to be victim of this sort of slander.
Your face is actually not that bad, you know.
Yeah, and Ignition is brandishing like this rod that looks like it's got like a snake head on the end.
So, you don't want to know what that looks like.
I was gonna say, where's the witty remark, Jared?
No, it looks like one of those hooded snakes, like the cobra.
Hooded snake.
Oh boy.
It's all getting better.
No,
this is
a really hard tip snake. I mean,
I'm sorry, it's Team Gorgon is what we're laughing at. You have to
yeah.
allow us to correct ourselves.
Yeah.
You're really that worked up about everything that's gone on that you're going to wait in the middle of some sort of weirdo intersection with some sort of weirdo snake staff and she's doing whatever she's doing. Okay, yes, you really are this.
Oh.
Okay.
That was
Cool.
an interesting sound.
was it?
Yeah, it's like a as well. Yeah,
Is my mic picking like everything up? Cause
no, it was just that one moment. I think whoever was talking was having some internet issue at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
So they look like they're ready to rumble. So this is like a rumble, an after school fight or something.
You could say it's a rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah, so we'll get. Yeah, well, no, that was a thing that happened. Alright.
Actually, Aya is going to respond to the snake staff, she's like, "Oh my god, you're going to carry such lewd property on school grounds?" And then Ignition's going to be like, "Lewd? The hell are you talking? Oh god, Blaze, hold this." What? I don't want to hold it.
Bad initiative, though.
Oh boy. Okay, we know who's going first.
Let's see. What is my initiative modifier? 2.
What I meant.
Okay. No initiative bonus from. Okay.
Alright, and this.
I rolled good.
And one more. Alright, make sure everybody's on here. Yep, everybody's on here. Alright. So Sparky gets to go first. Well, actually,
I guess the reason Aya is going near last is because she's still covering her eyes because the staff was just so lewd.
Anyway, actually, Ignition had one little thing she did before. She had been readying something before for when combat started, and she points her serpent rod thing out and makes an incantation, and a viper and 4 little snakes, basically burst from it landing where they are.
Oh, good. You made it a fair fight. I thought this was going to be another beatdown, like the tournament.
Yep.
Aw, snap.
Alrighty. Sparky goes first. Sparky, I forgot what Sparky does at this level. Yes, that's what he does. He is going to shoot his little chaos shot at somebody. It looks like a good target. I wonder what type of damage would he do.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
8. That would be probably psychic.
Psychic. Okay, he does psychic damage. And of course, the guy who's resistant to psychic, he's not here. Got it. Alrighty. So he does psychic damage with his little chaos shot versus as well. That's a fail.
Yep, that certainly is.
Alright, Cedra. Cedra, you're there.
Yeah, I'm there. What I was trying to ask, I had myself muted by accident, was, I don't exactly recall what we left, or what kind of state we left at when we last had a session.
Yeah, I assume you'd have enough surges at least to heal up. Maybe one
Okay.
more.
We've been basically taking it pretty easy at the temple after we killed the undead.
Yeah,
I recall. Did I use a daily? I don't think I did I?
I don't think you did. I know somebody used a daily, but I can't remember who it was.
I don't remember
Probably
either.
Murdoch, probably.
Oh, that's not right.
That's a lot of more hit points than you should have.
Yeah, I entered in the wrong number. I'm gonna double. Hold on. Why isn't that? Oh, it's right there. That's why. It's supposed to be 35.
335.
There we go. All right. As for my turn, sorry that took so long.
Alright.
I just noticed we're right in prime fireball formation. Literally, I know what these jerks can do, so I'm gonna move kind of out of the way, and I'm going to. I feel like it's a bad idea to kind of get a little bit close, but like it or not, they're gonna come to us. Right there we go. And I'm gonna slice at it with a blistering flourish.
Alrighty. That will hit.
Okie dokie. Take 6 damage. I'm gonna hit it with a flurry of blows.
It doesn't matter because it's dead.
Ah. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to do nothing. Because that is my turn.
+3.
I think mine is +5. Let me double check. Yeah, it's +5.
Okay, give me a thing here. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh. Get back into order. Cedra did his thing. Anything else you want to do? You do have that.
Oh, I'll shout out those the snakes that look like this one are I was about to call them lame snakes. Yes, they are literally lame snakes. These snakes are pointless. That was a rod of does-nothing snakes.
Yeah. All right,
and
Viper.
That's my turn.
Viper is next. Viper is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And is going to attempt to bite Cedra for taking out one of its kids. And I... Forgot. And it's going to do this versus AC. And it's going to fail versus AC.
Oh man, now it's in slicing range.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about snakes is one quick slice is all it takes.
Yeah, Turg's turn happens. Turg is going to be stealthy.
Turd?
He's going to hide there. Oh boy, does he be stealthy.
Holy crap.
He hid very well. But that's all he's
It's
doing.
it's like Kronk sneaking around holding Cusco, making his own spy theme.
So is he in the building? Is that what
He's
it
in a
is up there?
building, yes. He's just
All right. So
hiding there right
but
now.
we don't know he's in the building at all.
No. He's hiding away from the windows and stuff. Zool.
Okay. I am going to 1, 2, 3, and counting squares 4. I'm going to go there, and first off, I'm going to start off with a minor action. Minor action. I'm going to do distract on Blaze.
Of course.
Then I'm going to use my daily power from my Staff of the War Mage.
Got it.
And then I'm going to do an augment to dishearten, centered right there. So it's going to be a burst 2.
Yeah, you're going to get pretty much everyone but this snake.
Okay.
If I'm right about the way it's set up. Yep. You're getting everybody but the snake and Turg.
Okay.
So
Want me to do it now? What order do you want to do it in? And
we'll go Sparky, Copper, Snake, Nishin, Blades, Frost, other snake.
okay.
Basically across the top, then. Alright, 11 versus Will. I don't think that hits Sparky. Nope. Copper. Copper gets hit.
Okay.
Well, like I said, we use the first damage roll, so.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a crit on snake.
On the snake.
On the snake minion.
Ignition, that's going to miss.
Yeah. Blaze is next. You get the +2 to that, and didn't really need it because it hits anyways.
Yep. And
Versus Frost. Nope. Last snake. I think you hit the snake.
yep. So the 2 that got hit are going to have -4
To attacks
to attack rolls.
and take the 12 damage, which they did.
Yep. And let's see. On top of that, I think I still have an action point.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I'm gonna burn my action point.
Yep, you have an action point. Everybody does actually because you had a milestone.
Yep, I'm gonna burn an action point, and let's see. So I've hit Copper and Blaze so far, if I remember right.
Yep.
I am going to center another dishearten. Let's go right there.
Okay. Try for Nishin and Frost as well. They haven't
Yep.
had actions yet.
Exactly.
Got it.
And it's going to be augment 0.
Yeah, of course.
So ignition first.
Nishin, that's miss.
I'm gonna do my spend my last point on 8-Up's insight, so I get to add 1d4 plus 1.
You need a three total of 3 or more.
Oh, oops! 1 second. Plus 1.
And you got a 3 and you hit it.
Oh man, right on the dot. Excellent.
Alright, let me see how much that was for. Let's see, it's the 16 versus Will. Okay, 10 psychic damage. Okay, and now Blaze again.
Oh wait, that was the 8 psychic damage. It was that one I just did.
Oh no, sorry, never mind.
Yep. And then Blaze.
Blaze, just hit. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, hits. Sorry.
Okay.
Looking at the wrong sheet.
And Frost does nothing too, I'm guessing.
So 8 more to Blaze. Alrighty.
So altogether, Copper and Blaze will have -4 to hit. Ignition will have -2 to hit.
Got it.
And then that should be my turn.
Alrighty. Copper goes next.
Team Gorgon's gonna hate you, Zool.
They already do. Alright, Copper is going to start with a healing. Make sure what it. Yep, healing bolt on Blaze, charging her up and healing her for a few hit points. And it's gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's going to charge Zool with his lightning blade, which goes against reflex. So, even with the +1, 12 will not hit your reflex, will it?
No, my reflex is 15.
Yay, copper. Oh yeah, even yeah. Sorry, I mean a 6 would not hit your reflex, but that the penalty -4. Alrighty, ignition. Ignition is pissed off at you, but knows that you're fire resistant. 1, 2, 3. And is going to try and shoot Sephiroth. No, actually, no, yeah, Cedra from here. Because, of course, she forgets that he is also resistant to fire.
Oh man, she's just underestimating me because I don't have horns.
Your fortitude with that, right?
Oh yeah, if that's against fortitude for sure.
Alright.
Is that including the -2?
No. 16 hit your fortitude.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 plus. Do the plus on that. 7 fire damage. Or 2 because you're resistant. And you have
What does she shoot at him? Like a fireball or something?
Yeah, a burning fire array type thing.
I just kind of like knock it out of the air with my hand, and it just singes my hand a little
The
bit.
target has a
I'm not
-2 to
worried.
all attack rolls, save ends though. So at least you have now. She's sharing the -2 with you. But yours is save ends. Ours is only for a little while. And then, as a minor action, she is going to try and mess with her rod again. And
Oh, so she messes with her snake rod.
and 3 snakes come out. And now it's the snake's turn.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Snake is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and get up to Zool, and is going to try and fight her versus her AC. Does a 17 hit you in the AC?
Yeah, it's gonna hit me.
Alrighty, 6 poison damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna do Infernal Wrath to kill the snake. Assuming it's a minion.
Yes, it's a minion. Alright, this one's gonna go over here, here, there. Going after Sephiroth. And it's going to try and bite him.
I think I, or did it move out of the way to prevent an opportunity
moved around
attack?
You.
Okay.
That hits.
Now hit for 6 poison damage. This one's gonna walk down here and attack Cedra. For 13 versus AC.
Yeah, he'll miss.
He'll miss. Alrighty. This one is going to bite Frost. And miss.
Wait, why is it biting Frost?
You'll find out.
Oh, goodness.
And it's Frost's turn. Frost is not happy about the snake turning on her, and she's gonna swear something in some language probably you don't understand. He's gonna yell something that miss by only 2.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I used my flame burst armor in the zombie fight. I think
Yeah,
I
you
did that
use
to
that.
Murdoch.
Yeah,
So
you were the one who used it daily. That's why I thought it was Murdoch and Scott.
yeah, I think I used flame burst armor on him, and it really didn't work very well. So
Yeah, because it went fast, and by the time you could use it, there wasn't really much of any targets left.
true that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. I'm going to move first. I don't like. So is this area up here? What is this? This is like a tent or a table or something?
This thing here, it's like the part of a stall for the like a food stall, but it's like everything's shut down. It's just the stall is there for the morning.
All right. So if I like move
Yeah.
right here, I can
You can
move
walk behind it, but you can't really walk through the part that's like that shows
Yeah.
like
Okay.
stuff. You
If I
walk.
go right, I'll go right there. I
Yeah.
think. Hang on. One.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I think that's still within
Yeah, because you're
range.
so short, you could walk under the little. There's like a little like not exactly a table, but like a ledge around it
Sure.
for people to, you know.
All right. Would I get any cover if I'm behind it?
You would get cover definitely at least.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So I'm right there. I move right there. I'm gonna just reach in my pouch. I grab a little blue orb and I chuck it at Cedra. I'm casting Ethereal Chill on him. It's a burst 1 centered on an ally within 5 squares.
Got it.
And this is going to be versus Reflex.
All right.
And I'm going to cast it on. Casting it on him, and I'm attacking the Viper.
Viper, got it.
Yeah.
Versus reflex or fortitude.
This is going to be versus Reflex.
Okay, got it.
So 1d20 plus 7. Does a 21 hit his Reflex?
Oh yeah.
All right, so d8.
It's all hit.
This is cold damage, if that matters at all.
Doesn't really at the moment, but.
All right, he's got 9 damage to the Viper, and also any enemy that hits the ally takes cold damage equal to 2.
Okay.
So, Cedra, if anybody attacks you, they take 2 damage.
Right on. Thank you.
Alrighty. Anything else?
And I think that'll be my turn. There's no minors I really want to cast, so
Alright.
I'm good.
Zephyrus.
Alright, I'll shift to the aspect of the lurking spider, and since I'm the only one adjacent to the snake, I have combat advantage against it.
Yeah.
So that's a 28.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. There's that.
Snake goes squish.
And then I still have the movement action, so I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Zool doesn't. Well, she has a staff. That's technically a melee weapon.
Yep.
Technically, even though she probably couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with it.
My strength is 10 though, which is 2 more than most scions.
Yeah, but still.
True story.
You're action pointing and swinging again. Oh, sorry, I was looking at something else. Oh yeah, the green aura will be determined once you've been poisoned.
Oh, okay. So you got to get bit first?
Yeah, you gotta get bit by the big one.
Oh.
Those who are in it will feel like they'd have a penalty to save against ongoing poison effects while in the aura.
Wow, that sounds annoying.
Yeah.
course, we gotta get hit first.
But first, you got to hit first. All right, Sephruz did his thing. No action point.
Yep. No, I think I used it. I'm not sure.
No, you have an action point because Niall.
Oh yeah.
So if you
Sure.
want to,
Okay.
So
No.
you have no excuse. No
Blaze.
excuse.
Soon.
Blaze goes now. Blaze is gonna remind you. Oh yeah, she's very simple. So she's gonna go and charge up here to Sephruz.
Yes, Blaze is very simple. Her character is also
Come at me,
very
bro.
conveniently easy too.
She's gonna charge up to you with the +1, 18. Does 18 hit your AC?
Don't forget the -4.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
make that a
No.
14.
Then no.
14. No. Keep on forgetting about that. That was Blaze's turn. Aya, what will you do?
Alrighty.
Finally.
Aya. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like Zool and Sephruz could use a little hand up there.
Yep.
Since Cedra's just dancing with some snakes, whereas those two are dealing with two
Cedra's
heavy
a snake
melee
charmer.
So Aya's going to step up here, and she's going to hit. Let's see. Copper's kind of annoying, but he's not a super dangerous dude. Blaze, however, is a berserker type.
Yeah, but Copper is also, you've also noticed, he can heal.
This is true.
Kill the healer.
Yeah, Blaze is annoying though.
But at the very least, like if Blaze stays there, I can kick her ass next turn.
Perhaps. Yeah. Or you can,
Okay, so I suppose I'll stab Copper then.
Alright, with?
Just a regular old, no frills attached energizing strike. But boom, 22 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Alright, for near minimum damage, so 8 damage to him, and Sephruz will get 6 temporary hit points.
And Copper, now bloodied. As a result of becoming bloodied, Copper just stands there and looks funny. Oh, wait. You hit him when he was next to somebody. Whenever Copper takes damage, each enemy in the aura takes 2 lightning damage. Which is aura 1 for him. So Sephruz and Zool take 2 lightning damage. As basically you poke him and he kind of short circuits a bit.
Rats. Alright, so does anyone need any, actual legit healing?
Wait, I had to take off my headphones for a second. What does he do to people near him when he gets bloodied?
When he takes damage, everything next to him takes 2 lightning damage. Well, every enemy at least.
Okay. So we take the 2 right now?
Yeah. 2 lightning damage and whatever Aya did. Who did she give the
temporary hit points? That's Sephruz.
Me.
Sephruz get 6 temp hit points.
Alright, does Sephruz need an actual heal?
No, I'm good. I've only lost 7 hit points.
Alrighty. So I guess A is gonna just chill out, and just for this next turn, just everyone remember this is always happening.
Yeah. Alrighty. Sparky.
So just always remember that. Anyway, that's A's turn.
Sparky's next. Sparky is going to shoot something at somebody. It's going to be Sephruz at the moment. Versus his will. It's psychic damage if it matters. So the 14 hits Sephruz's will.
No, it does not.
No, it does not. Ooh.
Got a 15.
Oh boy. Nice.
Sephruz putting that wisdom to work.
Cedra.
True.
Alrighty, well I see the party's over there dealing with what's starting to turn into a tricky situation, so I'm going to break away from these freaking snakes as a shift.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to minor action and activate my aura of fire. Let me draw it out real quick, because people in it will have resist 5 fire, and I know not everybody has that already. Only 2.
Well,
I
here's
think.
the thing. There's a way to make an aura that'll go with you.
Well, I'm just adjusting that on my token.
Okay.
Mm.
Just checking.
There we
Alright.
go. Alrighty, and then I'm going to use my daily, which is my whirling mantis step. So I kind of just like start kind of gracefully pirouetting in this direction.
I was going to say, it
And
did sound like you say you were suggesting that to your token, so I'm just imagining you leaning into your computer like, hey, token, it'd be really great if you could like make an aura wand around you. That would just make things a whole lot easier.
no, not quite. But what I am doing is I'm going to shift Blaze here. I can shift Copper, but I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to make the attack against both of them.
Okay, got it.
Oh, it would be helpful if I selected my token
Wait.
again.
Seja,
Yeah.
could you actually move Blaze in between us?
Oh, duh.
So-
yeah, that's
so we
flanking.
both get combat advantage, yeah.
Yeah, what am I thinking? Okay, yes, for sure.
Okay.
Alright, so that'll negate my -2
That one at least, yes.
for
Versus Blaze.
yeah, Blaze. So that'll be my first attack roll. Remove 2 from my second one.
Alrighty. First one.
Yeah, I'm just adding my damage bonuses. Oops. Good enough. Alrighty, damage 3 is ignored, so is attack roll 3, which didn't show up. As for the first attack roll, that's versus
Fortitude.
Blaze.
And we'll miss. The second one definitely.
That's a
hits Copper.
24. Yeah, okay, so that's a 24 versus Copper. Copper takes 29 damage then.
29 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yowza.
Ow.
Down goes Copper.
That's a pretty heavy hit there.
Yeah,
You
I
killed
think I
him, right?
rolled as high as I possibly could. Yeah, no, I was 4 off.
Yes.
Oh.
By the way, just so you know, it would be it would not be good to kill a fellow student. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to do this lethally. Like,
Just
I'm not
making
like
sure you
obviously.
guys know.
Yeah,
It
I'm
would
not
be,
obviously knocking him out with like a beheading or something like that. No, I've been hitting him with like the flat of the blade, like just like
Yeah, I'm just making
applied
sure
fire.
you guys know. Even though it's not in the arena, you still probably shouldn't kill them.
Yeah, the only lethal force I've applied anything to is the snakes, pretty much,
Yeah,
and that was
snakes are
all of one
basically
snake.
summoned creatures.
I was gonna
Yep.
say we could always use lethal force against Copper. I mean, they can just fix him.
No.
Can I please kill Ignition? Because I really want.
Yeah, let's take care
No,
of
you
it.
probably shouldn't.
Whoops.
However, killing and scarring are very different things.
What about
So what you're
amputating
s-
a limb?
Well, I don't think
she
we
needs
should
to have
go
use
so far
those
as to,
limbs, but they can look ugly. You can burn. Well, no, you can't burn them. She's a fire.
I can't burn them. Cedric can burn. Well, that's not Ignition. Unless you try really hard.
Alright, the Viper. The Viper goes. The Viper is confused at the lack of
I
enemies.
didn't finish up my turn. We just got sidetracked, I think.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had to do my flurry of blows, and then I was going to action point
Flurry of blows on
on
Blaze.
Blaze. So she'll take 13.
Well, she's fire resistant, so
Yeah,
8.
it's okay. I'm sure. As I smack her with the blade, I'm sure she feels
And that will
something.
exactly bloody her.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Alrighty. As for the action point, I'm just going to blistering flourish.
She's fire resistant, remember.
It's okay.
Just saying. Then it'll be the Viper's turn.
I think she resists all of because of the difference in damage that yeah, I'm sure I do more damage with her resisting it than I do not doing fire damage.
Yeah. Go for it. Whatever you do.
There we go. And that's versus reflex. Is that a miss?
That's exactly a hit.
Oh, okay.
So,
And that's all fire. I know it just says regular damage, but I had blistering flourish last turn. so.
She's hurt real bad.
Alrighty. That's officially my turn as I
Alright, the Viper.
give a satisfactory grin
The
in.
Viper is going to make a roll to figure out what it does. Okay. That 3. It's going to go after this tiefling. Because it kind of mistook this tiefling for that tiefling.
That happens sometimes. We all look the same.
And it's going to try and bite Aya.
Ruh-roh.
I think we hit.
Yeah, that might hit.
There's one. Oh, 20. Oh no, 28. Ooh, 14 damage. And ongoing 5 poison damage. Save ends. This
Oh
hurts.
God.
Yeah. It's a nasty thing. And then it's
Oh,
Turk's
that's worth an Infernal Wrath. It takes 7 fire damage.
Yeah, I figured as much. 7. Alrighty.
Andrew, I forgot that Blaze takes half damage from my daily. I completely glossed over it, not
On half
even
damage
thinking about it.
was, let me find it here. It was about 13 damage. Alright, then she'd be down then.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that would have made the difference if I'd remembered it quicker.
Well, with all the stuff that happened, that would put her down after you end your turn.
Nice.
Yay! Now I can focus on Turg, I guess.
And Turg is like... Turg is making sure here, yep. He's practically invisible for being a stealthy thing. He's just going to come out and stab Sephiroth. So he technically has combat advantage, so +2 to this. Where did that go?
No. No.
Oh, but wait. You also has first blood. It do more, another +2. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Oh, but wait, he can... No, never mind.
I mean, you'd have to have another 2 plus 2s in order for it to work.
Yeah, Turk said. Zool.
Okay. I am going to... Let's see. Can we... Nah, I'm gonna shift right there.
Yep.
And I'm going to drop a dishearten right there.
Alrighty, cool. Get those 3. So
Yep.
Snake, then Frost, and Ignition. Wait. Snake is missed. Frost might hit. Yeah, Frost hits, and Ignition hits as well. You missed
Boom.
the Snake, but you hit the other 2.
And you take 11 damage and get -2 to attack rolls until end of my next turn. And that should be the end of my turn.
I swear, she summons more snakes.
Alrighty. So
She certainly can't summon
down.
conscious friends.
Ignition's turn. Ignition is like it seems to be having a problem. And
She's got
pop,
a lot of problems.
pop, pop, pop,
Oh, God.
pop,
This is going very badly.
pop.
Uh-oh. I think her rod is out of control.
Yep, she's having a problem. She's like, how do I turn this thing off?
Someone shoot her in the head.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes in this battle.
This is why you shouldn't play with your rod, Ignition.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be snakes?
And she's kind of realized that the snakes are not friendly now. So, standard action, she's going to try and burn one of these things to death. And that will be a versus reflex. Oh, yeah. She burns this snake. And is like, and tries to get out and shifts, and that's her turn. Now it's a snake's turn. So we'll start with the 4 that are on Frost. Because, yeah. Let's see. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hits. 4 hits. So that's 6 times 4 is...
She's not having a good time.
No.
6 times 4 is 24.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might need to rescue the unconscious girl.
Or not.
What, rescue her
Well,
with all that
Ignition's
poison she
fault.
has now?
But it would be Ignition's fault, not ours.
And
Yeah, really.
the snake is
We're
gonna
Well,
just
come
trying
I'm
to
down
going
walk.
to
here.
rescue Ignition because it's the most spiteful thing I can think of at the moment to do.
3 on Ignition. 1 hit. Making sure that one, yeah.
Like, imagine being rescued from your ambush.
1
Embarrassing.
That would be totally embarrassing.
So 12 damage to Ignition. He's barely hanging on there. Frost is down. Dweon.
This is kind of an interesting dilemma for Dweon because he's just like he's laughing his head off at these snakes biting his arch
yeah, it is great.
nemesis. It really is great. So he's just going to casually walk. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's his speed? 5 or 6?
5 or 6.
High 5.
6, I think.
Yeah, it's 6. So he's going to just casually walk over here.
Past. Oh yeah, he went around the.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, got it.
1, 2. I went through Cedra's spot there.
Got it. Okay. And he's gonna do what?
Well, he is definitely not gonna do anything with those 2 down there. He doesn't care if they get eaten by snakes, but he is concerned about his friend over here, Aya. So he's gonna. Let's see. Aya, you have reach, right? So he's gonna cast Thundering Armor upon you. So this is versus the snake's fortitude. So he tosses a sphere. Let's see. Let me get my thing going here. Oh wait, I have a macro here. Okay, does the 15 hit the snake's fortitude?
No, unfortunately.
It doesn't hit the snake's fortitude. Damn it! Well, regardless,
Touches the Viper.
it does not hit the Viper. Okay, so regardless, Aya, you get +1 bonus to your AC until the next turn. That's regardless if I hit or not.
Alright.
So I might as well just burn an action point because why not? I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Drain Speed because that's my most powerful spell on the Viper.
Okay.
And this is going to be versus AC. Let's see. Hopefully this is better. It says it's rolling. It says it's rolling. 22 hit its AC.
That will hit.
All right, so this is 1d10. 11 points of damage. Necrotic, if that matters.
Not really.
And the target is slowed until the end of my next turn. Choose one ally with... What's that?
And And the target is snailed. Got it.
Yep, he's snailed. Choose one ally within 5 squares of the target. That ally gains a +2 bonus to speed until the end of my next turn, and also gains 5 temporary hit points. So I don't know. I guess yeah, you might as well take it.
How many 10 points is that?
That's 5 plus you have +2 to speed if you so to wish. And that's my turn.
All right, Sephiroth. There's a Turg.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Turk and say, do you still want to fight, or should we save your friend?
And I point at Frost, who's in the middle of all these snakes. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, Turg is thinking.
Okay.
You can hear the cogs whirring about and getting caught on each other. Turg does not do this much.
Yeah.
Turg not like Snake.
It's fine. I can just save her. Just don't hit me when I run past you.
Okay.
And I proceed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay. And quick question: if I teleport, can I take her with me?
It depends on can the power take allies with them or people with them.
It would have to specify because some
Okay.
will grant that ability.
However, at the very least, you could attack some snakes and get them to convince them to fight you instead of her.
Fair. All right. Well. All right. I'll hit one snake.
Which one?
The one to my left.
Okay, it's down. And stab the other one with the offhand.
Okay. 16.
That won't hit.
Okay, that's fine.
But you got one of them, and it's hanging off your longsword.
Yay!
Bleeding all over you.
Okay, and I'm going to use Raven's Mark on the Viper from the boon.
Okay.
Alright, and that's my turn. Since I really don't want to waste an action point on the snakes.
Alright. Blaze is down. Hey, you have a Viper in your face.
There is.
Yes, there is.
Alright, I'll take my poison damage, which will get rid of my temporary hit points.
Sure.
Yep. And be glad you don't have any of the snakes around you.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Let's see, how's everyone doing on health?
Cedra looks like.
I'm
I've
still
Or not
pretty
Cedra.
good.
Seraphus looks like he's down.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit.
I've got hit points to spare. I'm still on 23, and I've got 4.
And I think
Extra.
I might be able to take out a few of these snakes, so that'll alleviate some of our issues too.
You could always heal up Frost over there and see what she does.
Wake up, you dumb!
Nah. I think I'm going to use my Augment 2 Energizing Strike on this Viper, because screw this guy.
Go for it.
So it goes. 20 versus AC.
That will hit.
For terrible damage, only 9 damage.
Wow.
But I'm going to spend a healing surge because that sounds like a good idea.
And it is now bloodied. As a result of being bloodied, everything is poisoned and dead.
Oh no, I hit the infinity button. It poisons people.
Oh no.
It's okay. It doesn't do anything like that. But
Right.
the end of your turn, you'll have to save.
I was going to say, I think I'm going to spend an action point to try and take out this Viper, so I got no points left. So it just have to be a regular old Energizing Strike. Yay! 17 versus AC.
That's a miss.
Damn it! Oh, right.
I wish I could help you.
Eh.
What? It's bloodied.
It's
sandwich.
bloody. I get a +1 to hit it because it's bloodied.
So an 18 versus AC?
Yes.
This is.
Oh.
Yeah, 19.
Oh, well.
We're
So-
narrowing down that AC range, though.
Alright, Sparky.
But he's got to
Sparky
safe
has
versus
noticed-
poison.
Sparky has noticed the problem. There's a problem here. And is going to shoot one of the snakes. And fail dismally.
Oh yeah, this team is such a pro,
Make your save versus
pro
poison,
operation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I gotta save. Let's see. Roll d20. Nope.
Alright, still poisoned. Alrighty, Cedra.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can do this. I'm gonna majestically glide over the fountain and descend into the snakes. Oops, dropped it not where I want to drop it because I hit a button. But there we go. Land right there.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to... Ooh, actually, here's a question. If her, before I land, majestically, can her staff that's summoning snakes without her controlling it be smashed if I were to, like, punch it or, like, slash at it with my sword or try something?
Yeah, but she's at least trying to get it to stop right now. Perhaps next turn, if it doesn't stop by next turn, yeah, it would be a good idea. She seems to be trying to shake it and get it to stop.
So you're basically asking me to have faith that Team Gorgon's going to solve an issue?
No, you're basically she's still alive, still up for the moment, and can do something about it. If she's not up anymore, yeah, go ahead and smash it while she's unconscious.
Well, all right. In that case, I'm going to the snake on my right, I'm going to kind of intensify, I guess, the heat around me, so it's not just enhancing my attacks, but it's also burning things that stay too long in it. And I'm going to light the fire on that guy to the right.
Okay, that's one hit.
And I forgot to add his vulnerability damage already.
It's
Fantastic.
Okay. He's a minion. You've noticed that already.
And I rolled kind of low, too, so
Yes,
I'm going
you rolled
to...
low.
What was that?
Accuracy. Yes, it's very low.
I assume I failed, and if I did, I'm going to re-roll it
Yep.
with my elven accuracy. Let's see how that goes. Hey,
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
that's a hit, probably.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Alright, yeah, so I like a flaming kick jump him, the air heats up, my one aura dies down, so I'll just shrink it. And anything that starts its turn in the aura that I have now will be dead.
Got it.
Well,
Alright.
it won't be dead, it'll take damage, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it'll take damage and be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Viper. The Viper is going to start by trying to... Actually, it's going to use an ability called Amplified Poison. Close
Ooh.
Burst 5. Creatures taking ongoing poison damage in burst. Versus Fortitude. There's only one thing taking poison damage right now, and that's Aya. So,
True.
does that hit your Fortitude, Aya?
Maybe.
You take 7 poison damage. As he basically temporarily amplifies your poison.
Ow. Quit it.
Of course, so that's an encounter power, so you can't use it again. And it's a minor action, so you can still bite. So he's going to try and bite you.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh my god. Look at her wound. It is so poisonous.
Oh, man.
That'll be a total of 15 damage, and the ongoing poison damage you're already taking.
Well,
So
I'm
by
dead.
amplify, what does that mean? Amplify.
The amplify, basically it increases the poison temporarily. Basically, it just is an attack you can only do against things that are poisoned already. Basically.
So his ongoing poison is amplified?
Temporarily. Basically,
Ah,
he does some extra damage because it's already poisoned.
gotcha.
Or at least tries to. Alrighty. But that's the Viper. Oh yeah, the Viper is going to shift away. And then it's Turk's turn.
He can't shift, he's slowed.
Oh,
You can still shift while you're slowed.
Oh, he
yeah,
can?
it's just you can't move as much when you move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it's Turg's turn. Turg
I yell at Turg and say, "Help us!"
Turg is going to charge the Viper.
Ah, good job, Turg.
Wait till you see if he hits or not first.
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he
yes.
hits.
He's helping.
He hits and is helping. And make sure what he does for damage. Okay, he does this much damage. And the target grants combat advantage until the end of his next turn. So you all have an easier time hitting it, assuming it survived. Oh yeah, it did. So yeah. And it's Zul's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move 3. And I'm not going to take a cheap shot at Team Gorgon. I'm going to.
And that's why
I'm
you're
gonna
the
drop.
heroes and not them.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop one right there. Dishearten, augment 0.
Get one of the snakes and the viper. Got it.
Yep.
The viper grants
Snake.
combat advantage. Ooh,
Oh,
snake.
crit on the snake.
Well, the snake is down.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
And then the viper plus 3 to this roll.
Yeah.
22.
22 is more than enough. It's like 9 damage, so 9. It's up, but it's kind of wobbling back and forth like it's been beaten up quite a bit.
And that is my turn.
Alright, Copper's not here. Ignition. Ignition is once again going to try and control her rod.
She's holding onto her rod tightly to try to control her emissions.
Oh
She's going to make an
my!
Arcana check to try and shut it down. And does well at it.
Good
One
job.
last snake pops out before she gets control of it.
I hope she gets bit.
I know. She deserves it.
Yeah, but she seems to have control over it now. But yeah, there's another snake. Oh goody, there's snakes. So one of these is going to go against Zephyrus. That's a 17 versus AC.
Yeah, it hits.
3 on, well, the 3 by Cedar are going to
Thank you.
explode.
Yeah, they just fry up. Crispy snake for everyone.
Yeah.
Leon starts drooling.
Ignition is going to try and bite her. And does so. And she falls down. When she lands on the ground, her rod bounces on the ground, and pops another snake out. Actually, just one more snake. So yeah. And Frost is still down. Leon. Yeah,
Let's see.
Well, Dweon's going to be distracted by the alluring aroma of barbecue snake.
Oh yeah, he is seriously drooling. He's like, oh yeah, that smells like bacon. Yeah.
You could say, wait, no, it doesn't smell like bacon. It smells like snakin'.
Oh, God, that's so bad.
It's a
That is
brilliant
so bad,
idea.
it's almost good.
Okay, so
right,
let's see. Okay, the first thing he's doing is minor action. He's going to reach in his pouch, throw a green orb on Aya. That is healing infusion. But you can spend a healing surge versus and your healing are +2. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, then. Not bloody no more.
All right. So here's a question for you, Andrew.
Yes. It's
So, so Ignition was down here, right? And so she dropped the staff, but it looked like the staff was shut off, right?
Yeah.
Can I just like jog
The knob
down
was
there and
turned
pick
on
up the
now.
staff if I want to?
You could. Might be a bad idea to mess around with it though.
Um,
It has
For
stopped
the love of
making
God.
snakes though.
What
And
would
who knows what would happen if you picked it up and messed with it too much.
I'm gonna walk down there. I'm gonna look at it and do an Arcana check real quick. Is that okay?
Got it.
All right. I'm gonna do an Arcana check. Be like, how safe is this thing? Is it really unstable? Whatever. Blah blah blah. So this is my Arcana check. I look at it. It seems perfectly fine, so I reach down and pick it up.
Alrighty then.
I'm going to
Pop.
come over there.
Pop.
Good.
And we'll.
Should we just let Dweon go down next?
I'm like, oh look, she dropped this, guys! Wah! And I chuck it into the fountain over here.
Alrighty. Pop. Pop. And that was your actions.
Yep, that sounds perfect for him. I'm good.
You made more snakes.
Snakes? Why did it have to be snakes?
Alrighty, Sephiroth.
I look in Dweon's direction, and I think about killing him for half a second before deciding that's probably a bad idea, and I stab the snake in front of me.
Well, just so you know, stand here, stab him, then stab him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something else. Hold on.
Oh.
Does that hit its AC?
Actually, no.
Okay. Wait. Would it be? I'd have combat advantage, so it'd be a 16.
Still not enough.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll use the teleportation and teleport adjacent to the Viper.
And stab it.
Yes, and I guess I'll have to use my action point for that, but that's fine.
Yeah, but go ahead.
For God's
That's
sake.
a miss, but
That's a
actually you
16.
haven't used your offhand swing. So you can try
Fair.
that. Now you finally hit the thing.
That's 22. Well, and that's 9 damage. Does that kill it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The big snake is down now, finally.
So now we just have to throw a knife at Dweon.
Yeah. This is down. Aya is not. So, Aya. There's more snakes.
Yeehaw. So there's no big enemies to deal with, just a bunch of minions. I suppose my only course of action will be to stab this snake right in front of me.
Yeah, maybe heal somebody.
And miss.
Of course. And would have done really good damage, but it was a minion.
Let's see, who's hurt? Who's not on Team Gorgon?
Who's hurt? Sephiroth is hurt. Zul's hurt a little bit. That's about it. Cedra's barely hurt. And then
I'm gonna throw an Ardent Surge at Sephiroth. Heal for your Surge +5 and get +1 to hit.
Sweet.
You can always give Dweon some temporary hit points because I have a feeling he might be attacked by snakes pretty soon.
I just tried to give temporary hit points to someone.
Yeah, you missed. You have to hit for that.
And how many temporary hit points do I get, or none?
You don't get any.
Okay, it's fine.
Alrighty, so Aya did her thing. Sparky is going to try and get this, healify that thing versus its will. And it's going to fail. Dismally.
Sparky is not good.
Cedra.
Well, I'm going to end my aura. Not willingly, but it does end pretty much now. So off it goes. And I am going to punch that staff in Dweon's hands. Because that's how I was going to
Well,
solve this issue last
well,
time.
No, I already
before,
threw it
He
into the.
threw
I
it
threw it
into
into
the-
the fountain.
You threw it
It's
into the
right
fountain
there.
and made more snakes in the fountain.
Okay, so it's over in the fountain and not turned off then.
At
Well,
the
I
very
don't know.
least, it made more snakes one more time. But yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, well if I move here, I think I'll only provoke 3 attacks, and I'll have the staff within range.
Yeah, so first one on you.
That's a miss.
Second,
That's a hit.
6 poison damage.
Alright.
And another miss.
Groovy.
Alright.
And yeah, so I'm just scrambling past angry snakes as I run kind of in a beeline and loop around them towards the fountain, and I start punching the staff. I'm going to roll a blistering flourish.
Got it. Yeah.
Versus staff.
Not so effective because it's in the water.
I'm just trying to break it. And this isn't fire damage.
Oh. But still, it's not very effective as you basically knock it around a little bit. Does not make more snakes yet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to break the stupid thing.
With every punch.
Alrighty.
Snake.
Alright, the Viper is dead. Anything else?
And then I'm going
to
to, oh yeah, I'm going to flurry of blows with Snake right next to me. How about the one that's providing flanking right here? And that'll be auto damage. He'll just pop.
Got it.
And my R's gone. Nope. Now my R is a sphere. Not gone. No, not what I do. That is my turn though.
Alrighty. The Viper is dead. Turg. Turg is going to stab a snake.
Oh, is he now?
Turg is going to try and stab this snake, in fact. Turg fails.
This Team Gorgon sucks.
Zool.
Here we are, off to
Okay.
kill a slaver, and now we have to fight snakes.
I'm going to do what I've been doing
Rude.
most other rounds and try to get the snakes to cry themselves to death. Right there.
Got it, those 3 there.
Yep.
Got it. Cool. Alright, first one misses, hits the third. Third one's down though. Oh, first 2, not quite. You didn't quite convince them to cry themselves to death.
Oh, I got to work on that.
Yeah.
And that I'm going to move back a little bit, and that should be my turn.
Alright, copper's down, ignition's down. The snakes. Alrighty. The snakes. This snake is going to come up here to Cedra. 2 that are flanking Cedra are going to attack him. +2 to each of these attacks. Yes. And yes.
Ouch. Ooh.
So 6 poison from each of them, so 12 total. This snake is going to attack Turg. And probably hit, yep. The hit on Turg. And hit Dweon.
His AC, yes.
You take 6 poison damage. And the last one is going to attack Sephiroth. For 16 versus AC.
Gosh dang it. Right on the nose.
So, 6 poison damage. Lost down. Dweon. Dweon has a problem.
Oh, hang on a second here. I had immediate react. I had immediate reaction, my Goblin tactics.
Got it.
An enemy misses you with a melee attack, you shift 1 square, so I'm going to shift. Well, I don't know if there's any place that would be better for me to shift to.
Here would be better. Then you could shift on your turn away from those things and be able to.
Yeah, I agree. So the one snake misses me, and I'm like, ha! And I shift away, but I get bit by the other snake. All right, so my turn is going to be.
Well, it is called Goblin Tactics, so it's not supposed to be that smart.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I think that's the first time I've ever used it, honestly, because I'm always doing ranged crap.
And the few times you've been attacked, you've been hit.
Yeah, so let's see. I got one more healing thing left, and it looks like Cedra's kind of in need of that. So, yeah. Cedra, I cast Healing Infusion upon you. You gain a Healing Surge +2.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to. I'm just going to cast. It doesn't matter. They're minions.
Well, the cold attack, if you will give somebody basically if they get hit, the thing dies when they hit it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. The benefits to it. It's either +1 armor or. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So on Cedra, I'm going to cast Ethereal Chill. And this is on a hit, though, so... See, that's the thing, is on a... Ethereal Chill only works on a hit, while the other one, the benefit is just there.
But still...
But let's see what happens. This is versus Reflex. Yes.
Yes, that hits. Which one were you damaging?
I'm going to hit this snake right there.
Alright, that snake goes pop.
Alright, so Cedra, if anything hits you, it takes 2 cold damage. Yep.
It dies.
And I'm also going to shift away from the snake a little bit, too, as my move action.
What does that manifest as?
Basically,
or like what would you describe as happening?
Around, like a cold shell around you.
Alright. I just want to know what my character would kind of get that.
Oh, that's true. I don't know how that would work, but I don't know. Maybe
I assume it's like icicle, I don't know, something maybe like a shock back
cloud. Maybe
I don't know. I kind of got an idea, I guess, of how.
Frost. Maybe it's like steam because it actually steams on you.
Yeah, something like that.
So there's like a cloud of hot steam around you for the next turn.
I just wanted to see if it would do something that Cedra would immediately know he could utilize. So, because I'm about to do something.
So, Sephiroth.
Alright, I'm going to activate Aspect of the Killing Fox and swing at the snake. Well, that hits.
No more snake.
Shift. Offhand. Wow, that's a crit miss.
You
GG.
wreck the snake.
And then shift.
Get away.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to get bitten again.
Yeah.
Hey, we're taking a drink. Yeah. Well, second verse, worse than the first. Stab the snake. I think I stabbed the snake.
Yep. Who gets a 10 hit point?
Let's see.
Turg raises his hand.
Cedra.
No. Turg's sad.
I shoot you a thumbs up of affirmation. I think the temps are great, and I relish Turg's unhappiness.
Yep, 10 hit points for you. She's going to step forward and brandishing her spear at the other snake, and that's her turn.
Alright, Sparky. Sparky is going to shoot at the snake next to Cedra. And crits it, killing it. Yay.
Oh my. He actually did something.
Yay. And now it's Cedra's turn.
Alright, well, I have so many things to choose from. Do I run laps around them and see if I can taunt them into biting me to death? Or do I just, lop their heads off in one fell swoop?
Or you could try lopping their heads off in one fell swoop. And if that fails, let them, freeze themselves to death.
True that.
So I I kind of ready my sword, and then as they're posed to bite me, I hopefully stab them. And it's left to right.
Yeah, got it. Yep, they're dead. You finished them.
And Dweon points over at the fountain. He's like, "Oh my god, don't touch that staff!"
Yeah.
Well, I noticed if you punch it, it doesn't make snake sap it happen. So what we could do is we could all kind of get around, in and around the circle and kind of just keep hitting it with our feet, or maybe like I don't know, punch it some more until it like breaks, and then we know it won't summon snakes.
Or we could just get a teacher to be like, "Look what they did here, and let's get Team Gorgon in a lot of trouble."
Yeah, but don't we have somewhere to be?
Yeah, we're just trying to get into school, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were out of game. I thought we were.
You're getting to
Oh, go.
school because it's getting late at night, and you probably should be back in your dorms by now, or soon.
Yeah, we're under a time crunch.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a teacher or something like doing hall monitor duty or something, right?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, if we go to a teacher and say, "Hey, we got into a fight, but we won," I don't think we're still going to get away with it.
Well, they attacked us. I mean, we didn't do anything.
true.
We were just defending
Just defending,
ourselves.
but
And they have
I
like
don't
some
know.
weird staff.
I just feel
like-
maybe this beatdown isn't something we should take credit for. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Team Gorgon knows what they did.
Yeah. We could just like make shit up about how Team Gorgon got attacked and we rescued them and we're helping them out, and that's why we're late back to class.
Turg raises his hand. Turg not think that would happen.
Tell a lie, you say?
We could say these guys are a bunch of assholes and idiots and try to kill us with snakes, but they failed and ended up killing themselves.
Well, and I point over to some of the unconscious groups of Team Gorgon. They look kind of alive, so thankfully the snakes didn't kill them. Otherwise, this would all be some very, very dark and morbid talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
True.
do we just run from the scene of a dead body, or do we make up a lie about how it's their fault they're dead?
Turg think we help other? Maybe?
Well, I feel bad about sucker punching Copper with the handle of my sword, so I'll help him out. But Ignition got what was coming to her, which was apparently lots and lots of snake bites.
Yeah, I don't know. Dweon sure wouldn't go help them. He does not like them. So, medicine checks, no.
Yeah.
But he does go over here and look at the staff. He doesn't touch it. He's learned his lesson, but he's looking at it. Can he do, now that he's not in the heat of battle, can he do another Arcana check just to
Yeah,
read
he's basically on a time crunch in the battle, so he could try looking at it more thoroughly.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, he does. He looks at it now, much better.
Yeah, basically, it appears to be some kind of cursed item.
Oh,
It was not supposed to do what it did, or at least it was not. It was disguised as something that it shouldn't. It wasn't really, basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it-
see.
it was
I've seen
supposed-
this in Adult World.
No, it was supposed to both not only make snakes, but make it so you could control them. It did not do the control part.
but it was cursed, huh?
Yeah, because of the curse.
Dweon says to the group that this is a cursed staff. Do not touch it.
Is the water in the fountain safe, though?
The water in the fountain is kind of going a vague yellowish color.
Oh, probably not.
Around the staff. And it seems to be going, and right around the staff it's going more greenish. Like it's, like whatever was in it is seeping out into the water. Fortunately, this is just a display fountain, not like a well. But yeah,
Well,
it might be a good idea to at least get it out of there before it contaminates it.
I think
Well,
we really tell the
I'm
teacher.
going to absolve myself of all blame for cursing the fountain by leaving the staff in there. I just don't want to touch it unless we're going to like smash it up.
Doesn't one of
Could we just
our
like flip
party
it
have
out with
an
a
ability
stick or
to?
something?
Doesn't one of the party have ability to basically pick things up telekinetically? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? Well, no.
Oh wait, I can actually do stuff if I burn my daily for living
Oh,
missile.
no. I thought you had like Farhand or something like that.
Nah, I'm telepath.
Oh, you're the telepath, not the telekinetic. Sorry.
That's okay.
Alright, well.
Oh, hey, yeah, just flip it out with your spear there.
She looks a little leery, but tries to shove it out of the fountain with her spear.
Alrighty, more. No.
Damn you, Andrew.
It just flips out and kind of sizzles there on the ground. Apparently, the water did something at least to either short circuit it or something. Or when it got hit, bounced around. Something happened that it's not working very well right now.
Snake magic is water soluble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't leave the staff for the Team Gorgon because they're dumb. I mean, we need to like tell a teacher about the staff at least, or we can't just leave a cursed item sitting here.
Well, while you're
Or what we could do is we could use the staff, find a group of enemies, like shake the staff in the room, and then close the door.
Or the noble. Oh, here we got a special.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We could like shake it up, toss it in his room, and then just run.
That's the idea.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh boy.
Here, this is all we found in your cart. What? I didn't have that. This is what we found. You should hold it for a little while. Runs away.
Why are you handing it to me all wrapped up? I don't know.
We just thought it'd be a good idea.
Yeah. Alrighty, so.
Could we wrap it up? Does it need to be
You
like?
can find a cloth and wrap it up if you want to.
It-
You really start touching it.
Hmm.
Gotta
Who
wrap
wants
that
to
on.
carry this thing?
You can carry it, Mr. Magic.
It did work really well for me before.
Actually,
don't
it
wanna
worked really
touch
well
that
for
thing.
you. It made like 3 snakes.
Yeah. No, Duyan like suggests that we should just wrap it up, but then backs up.
The best thing I could do is charm the snakes that pop out.
What about you? Yeah, you can like. Why don't you just like wrap this thing up with your cape there and carry it away with you? It could come in handy.
Hey, it's like I don't want to lay hands on such an evil artifact.
Oh, is that your problem? Oh, well, Zool, come on, get over here.
Yeah. I'll pass. Thank you though.
Wait, Murdoch, take this thing.
Murdoch isn't here. Murdoch decided to watch the girls
damn
for the
it.
moment.
Huh.
Yeah,
So nobody wants to pick this up. Perb, here, hold this.
Okay.
No,
Even Dweon should realize that's a terrible idea.
that is a terrible idea.
First pick up stick.
No. So nobody wants to
No, we don't.
pick this thing up.
Certainly not.
As mine and Siege's side conversation notes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use another surge.
I bet you if Murdoch was here, he would do it.
Yeah. And then you'd have more snakes.
Yeah,
And more
maybe.
experience points.
Yes.
That's what we're using them.
Yeah, we could just grind experience. We could get out of this. We could get out of this little courtyard at level 5. You know?
We could just have Cedra hold it with his aura on.
Yeah. And just burn him.
Oh man, I would love to be able to do that.
Every single one that pops out just burns.
Dweon would just keep eating them.
Ooh. Okay, so basically you decide not to touch the thing.
Correct.
We do need to do something with it, though. I still say we break it, but that's just me.
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
I
I'm
agree
not
with
going to
that. We should
stop
break
you.
it. Let's let's just prop it up against something and like chop it in half, all simple like.
Just keep on using our swords until it finally breaks.
Yep, let's just hit it a bunch.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe lean it so it's diagonal, propped up against the fountain, and just swing at it a few times.
Turg
Yep.
has been staring at the object all this time while you've
Oh
been
no.
discussing all this.
Oh no, no, no.
He picks it up and smashes it against the fountain.
Oh.
Sweet.
A snake comes out, and then out of what's left of it. Who wants to stab the last snake? The last
Got
snake is stabbed.
I run backwards. Ah!
Yep. So yeah,
Walks up, stab, walks.
yeah. Turg was not happy with the snake stick, as he calls it. Turg not like snake stick.
I look at it and say, better than snake rod.
Whatever. So yeah, Turg is like, Turg like wanders over here towards Copper and like kind of nudges him with his foot. Get up, Meadow Man. And he seems to be in the process of getting his party back together. So you guys
Alright.
can go. Sparky, meanwhile, has landed on Frost. He's trying to basically slap her in the face. So it looks like they're in the process of getting their party back going. So you guys should probably be there before, get there before it gets too late.
Oh
Let's
crap,
just
we gotta
say
feed Puggy.
before Team Gorgon shows up.
We really need to feed Puggy.
Yes, Puggy. Yes, you also need to determine a place for Puggy to go.
Nah, I think he's fine where he is.
No. To go bathroom at.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. You may
Team
find
Gorgon's
rather
courtyard,
large mess.
obviously.
What?
Team Gorgon's courtyard, obviously. Like I'm sure they have a gazebo set up somewhere as well. Like
Yeah.
he can go there.
They're more or less similar, at least. But yeah. Also of note, you guys want to loot the bodies.
Which bodies?
Like
Bodies of
steal
Team
their stuff while
Gorgon?
they're unconscious.
We're going to steal their
You want to
stuff?
steal some of
See-
their stuff while they're unconscious?
See,
Well,
then
I
here's
don't
the
know.
issue.
Turg is there. I don't know if he would let
Yeah.
us just like start
They're
wiping.
kind of busy trying to kick Copper back into consciousness.
See, yeah, here's the issue. There's two witnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And also, who else would steal their stuff? The snakes?
And we already busted their rod.
who knows what could have done with this stuff.
I'm gonna take their sneakers and headphones.
Well,
Dweon is going to.
gloves.
Can I make a perception roll maybe to see if there's anything that looks of interest as I'm
Okay,
walking
go for
by?
it. Anybody can actually do this if they want.
All right,
Okay.
let's see what happens.
So we'll see if somebody finds something.
God damn it! Once again, another natural 2.
I got
Really
a
well.
20 total. Do we get a bonus to perception from somebody?
Nope.
I don't think.
Yeah, you have a
Anybody
+1
else
from
looking
me.
around, or
Woo, 13.
I'll look around too. Do a quick search.
all right? Well, so go ahead and roll. You're gonna search.
I'm
Not
just
a
like
great
kind of
search, but a
glancing
quick
at the
one.
Well,
me and Siege.
Dweon, while he's walking, sees that Nishan had some fairly nice looking gloves. Nice looking gloves. Kind of magical.
Who had this?
Ignition.
Don't.
Oh,
Something you don't like.
Ignition? Oh, yeah. I would definitely be
no.
like, I'd be like, oh, yeah, nah, for sure,
Yeah.
You better use a stealth check for that.
I'll do a
Yeah,
stealth
go
check
ahead.
to make sure, see if these guys see me
Go
or
ahead and
not.
make a stealth check. See how well you can stealthily.
What about thievery? Stealth or thievery?
Stealth.
You get +2.
They're unconscious, so you don't have to actually try and you're
Steal it.
trying to be stealthy from the people who are awake rather than the people who aren't.
Eh, rolled
You got 13.
11 total.
Oh wait, no. Is that with my +2? Oh no.
Yeah, that is with the
Let's see
+2.
here. I need.
Actually, I think what is my stealth? 4. It'd actually be 1 lower, it'd be a 10.
Give me a second here.
that should not be
Target's fun. You're the
anyone's.
least observant of them. So yeah, you barely make it through. Since they're a
Is
little
Sparky
distracted.
not paying attention either?
Since they're a little distracted, you barely get their. They're just too distracted to notice you, really. But it's both close. Really close.
I look at Dorian and just say nice, and then I keep on walking.
So I 5-finger discount the 5 fingers.
5-finger gloves, yeah.
Yes.
We'll see what they are here after we're done here. But yeah, you got some cool looking gloves. You know, kind of.
I do it more out of spite, actually. I think, but
See,
I'm like, hey,
see,
these are
that's-
pretty cool.
That's the main reason that I'm like not having an issue with it because it's Ignition, and she's the reason all these snakes appeared.
I know she's
And she's not been
Sure.
very friendly to you guys, has she?
She called us jerk faces.
Yeah.
No, team jerk faces.
Team jerk face. Even though our team name is
I'm
Team Dragon
Yeah.
Stomper.
maybe our team name should be jerk face.
I still like
Yeah,
Team
just own it.
Perseus
Be like,
because
I also approve of it.
Team Badass
I think it's
Motherfuckers.
good.
alrighty.
Well, we keep slaying Gorgons. Come on.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're headed back into the castle for a while.
Sweet.
So,
So what are we doing with the girls?
well, Murdoch is watching them while they're being healed and helped and stuff.
Fair enough.
So, and you can basically head back to your common room now.
All right.
Yay.
So I'm like, once we get to the courtyard and we're safe, I like show everybody the gloves. I'm like, hey, look at these. I bet you Ignition will be missing these.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check to see how well you can figure out what they are.
I can do that.
Anybody who actually gets to see them can.
Okay. Let's see how this
Who
goes.
knows how?
I still got higher than 3.
You did. You rolled good. Nice.
I got a +1.
I
I want to
know.
roll Arcana
Everybody.
to see if this is the one Arcana thing I know.
I agree.
Nope.
So
Nope.
so far, Aya is just like, I know what that is. Oh well.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
Zul and Aya are sure what this is. Let me get my
It's a tiefling thing.
Yeah. We're just naturally good at that sort of stuff.
Or tiefling gloves of agility.
We
or
just know
something.
where tieflings like to shop.
Alright.
If they're fire gloves, then there we go. Because to be fair, they belong to a tiefling.
They are now
And we're
in the Skype chat.
All right, let's check these out.
This does
And
make
also-
sense.
We're smarter than other races. That's a scientific fact.
Yeah, that's been proven.
Yeah.
There were 13 different studies proposed by tiefling scientists, and they all found that tieflings were superior to other races.
You know, I heard like the same kind of thing happened with the Eladrin.
You can't trust the Eladrin; they're biased.
Yeah.
What about gnomes?
Others of blood.
That's the same thing.
You can't trust the gnomes either; they're insane.
And drunk.
Always drunk.
Blood of
Alright.
fools.
Hey, that's just stereotyping. Not all gnomes are drunks.
So anyway,
That's
Just most of them.
alright, so you get back Puggy has been, from the looks of it, pacing in front of the door for a while. As there's a large, there appears to be several of the wooden beams seem to be kind of bowed where he stepped often.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you open the door, he kind of runs right out
Oh.
over here,
Oh
lifts
no!
up his back leg, and goes on one of the no, Cephers, you don't want to be there. Goes on that, and and basically voids his bowels right there.
After
Well,
Big?
No,
been
not our
waiting a
gazebo.
while
It's
for this.
supposed to be the Gorgon gazebo.
Gosh dang it,
Well,
Puggy.
at the very least, it appears he had been waiting too long to get to there.
well, at least he didn't go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did he?
At least he's house trained a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And A is still not wild about the idea of keeping Puggy here, and this is just another piece of evidence in her claim.
yeah.
She just looks
fine.
at Cephers and she's like, really?
I'll dig a big hole.
Dig a big hole. Well, I guess that's where the compost is going to be.
We're gonna have a luscious garden here, guys,
Yeah.
for all your alchemical needs.
Oh, all right.
So as you're going to, you can go take your extended rest and level up.
Yay!
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let me just.
So who wants these gloves?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Decide
What-
who wants his gloves first, then you can level
What
up.
do they do?
Basically, anytime you deal damage to something that's bloodied, you do 2 more.
Does
So
it have
that'd
to be any attack?
Any attack of any kind, weapon
Oh.
or implement.
that sounds like an Aya thing to me.
What's going on here?
Sorry, that's my phone.
Oh,
So, but let me look at some here.
What about Cephers? Cephers or Cedra? Someone who attacks fast and a lot.
I've got
Duel
too much
actually-
stuff
Duel
already.
Duel does a lot of targets and only has
Yeah.
1 item so far.
Yeah.
That-
But I
might
rarely
be a good
attack
idea.
bloody targets, though, is the thing. Most of my
True.
kills seem to be against like minions or against things that are topped up that
Yeah.
I'm trying to put penalties on.
Yeah.
so technically it would be against every bloodied target. So if there was a bunch of bloodied targets,
Or
you would
if
get
you're-
plus
or if you're
2.
and since Zul attacks a large number of targets, if even one of them is bloodied, it still helps.
That is true.
Yeah. You attack the most targets with your area effects.
I'd be
I
fine
just
with that
I
then.
don't
Yeah.
want it.
Well,
anyway-
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm going to be taking Betrayal at level 3,
Yeah.
and it causes me to control someone else to attack another target.
Yeah.
Would it affect their damage rolls at all, or just my own?
Let me think on that for a little bit till next session, but basically I'm kind of inclined that actually either way would work. So would kind of make sense. If you're the one making them do things, you can make them do it more effectively, considering your items and abilities. Or it might be, it's more like it's just its thing.
Yeah.
Still, I have to think on this a little bit.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question though. At least for the
I
moment,
think
I'd
some
say
some
yes.
abilities that do that ability have like the exception that they bring up, which is that you do get to add stuff to their damage rolls.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Where
but
like you
still,
get to add your enhancement and stuff?
yeah, but still, it's a thing I have to think about and whether it's how it would work and stuff. But I'll think on it at least. Look it up.
Okay.
Look and see if there's any kind of more information on it, on exact stuff. And really, I'm all for kind of a rule 0 as long as it's for fun stuff that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll at least look into it for a bit, see if there's anything that would cause it to be a big problem or not?
Well, you'd have to think about how, in a kind of a fluff sense, how do these things cause the extra damage to bloodied targets? Is it because
True.
they magically guide your hand to hit a weaker spot, or do they like suck power away from the life force away or something?
Or do they let you hit more accurately when your foe's weakened, or hit more or something?
Yeah. So I guess that's kind of what you'd have to look at.
How the fluff of why it does the mechanics, basically.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'll have to look into that. But yeah, anyways. So basically, you guys get to level up to 3, and we'll deal with the big problem with the bad guy once you're level 3 now.
Well, just a quick question: is tomorrow, as far as the game goes, is tomorrow a class day then?
Tomorrow you have classes in the. You do not have your first period in the morning is not. You have no classes. You have like a class in the second morning period, and and you have a class right after lunch. And then
Right.
the second afternoon one isn't anything. All right.
Sweet.
Do you want us to send you character sheets level 3?
If you can, yes, through Skype if possible.
All right, I'll see what we
Since
can
it's
do.
sometimes hard to get them to work on with Roll20 sometimes, and it gets caught up in all the long list of rolls and stuff, and I forget where it is. All right, so that means we've about finished up for the session. Anybody want to say anything to either of our listeners / viewers?
Just raise your hands up to the sky. Asadiga evil eye.
We love you. We love you. It's Valentine's Day. We love you, viewers and listeners.
Yes, in a non-creepy way.
No, in a
Yeah, you
very
guys are
creepy
great.
way.
You guys stay groovy. Everyone's
Alright.
counting on you.
Asadiga evil eye.
Okay, we're gonna go now. Bye.